The measure of a man is what he does with power. The unexamined life is not worth living. Courage is knowing what not to fear. Wise men speak because they have something to say. Fools because they have to say something. The greatest wealth is to live content with little. Ignorance, the root and stem of all evil. The first and greatest victory is to conquer yourself. At the touch of love, everyone becomes a poet. The just man is happy, and the unjust man is wretched. The heaviest penalty for declining to rule is to be ruled by someone inferior to yourself. Ideas are the source of all things. Opinion is the medium between knowledge and ignorance. Education is teaching our children to desire the right things. The price of apathy towards public affairs is to be ruled by evil men. No one ever teaches well who wants to teach, or governs well who wants to govern. The direction in which education starts a man will determine his future life. Excess of liberty, whether it lies in state or individuals, seems only to pass into excess of slavery. Love is the joy of the good, the wonder of the wise, the amazement of the gods. Music is the movement of sound to reach the soul for the education of its virtue. The just man is the happy man, and the unjust man is the miserable man. People are like dirt. They can either nourish you and help you grow as a person, or they can stunt your growth and make you wilt and die. The worst form of inequality is to try to make unequal things equal. One of the penalties for refusing to participate in politics is that you end up being governed by your inferiors. The soul of man is immortal and imperishable. Astronomy compels the soul to look upward and leads us from this world to another. A good character, when established, is not easily overthrown. Justice means minding one's own business and not meddling with other men's concerns. The direction in which education starts a man will determine his future life. Excellence is not a gift, but a skill that takes practice. The true lover of knowledge naturally strives for truth. Love is born into every human being. It calls back the halves of our original nature together. You should not honor men more than truth. He who commits injustice is ever made more wretched than he who suffers it. Good actions give strength to ourselves and inspire good actions in others. The hardest thing of all is to find a black cat in a dark room, especially if there is no cat. We can easily forgive a child who is afraid of the dark. The real tragedy of life is when men are afraid of the light. The measure of a man is what he does with his power. A good decision is based on knowledge and not on numbers. We are twice armed if we fight with faith. We can easily forgive a child who is afraid of the dark. The real tragedy of life is when men are afraid of the light. Opinions are the shadows of our desires. The price good men pay for indifference to public affairs is to be ruled by evil men. Beauty of style and harmony and grace and good rhythm depend on simplicity. Knowledge which is acquired under compulsion obtains no hold on the mind. I would teach children music, physics, and philosophy, but most importantly, music, for the patterns in music and all the arts are the keys to learning. A good character, when established, is not easily overthrown. The true lover of knowledge naturally strives for truth. Justice in the life and conduct of the state is possible only as first it resides in the hearts and souls of the citizens.
And that's a wrap for today's video. We've reached the end of our journey exploring 50 insightful life lessons from Plato. If you found value in this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Also, we are glad to hear your favorite quotes from you in the comment section. Thank you all for joining me on this journey. Let's keep exploring, learning, and growing together. Until next time, stay curious and inspired and make every day count.